What if a squadron of World War II fighter planes suddenly appeared above a medieval kingdom, roaring across the sky with firepower no castle has ever imagined? Could stone walls, catapults, and archers survive a war they were never built for? Stay to the end. The last twist will blow your mind. Welcome back to Battle Paradox, the channel where we break time, bend history, and ask the impossible. What if modern war clashed with the ancient world? Today's paradox: what if WWII planes fought medieval castles? We'll explore how the battle starts, how medieval kingdoms respond, and how the clash of two eras reshapes history in the most cinematic alternate timeline you'll ever see. It begins with a violent rip in the sky. A World War II U.S. fighter squadron, P-51 Mustangs and B-17 bombers, disappears during a storm over the Atlantic. Lightning swallows them, and they reappear in Europe, but in the year 1350. Below them, a massive medieval fortress with stone towers, banners waving, knights scrambling in confusion. How would a medieval army respond to a threat they've never imagined? We'll come back to that. The planes descend, engines screaming like demons, archers release arrows that fall uselessly, catapults fire stones that miss by miles. A B-17 bomber opens its payload, not gunpowder, but high-yield World War II explosives. The castle shakes. Its main gate collapses. Knights stare in fear. They've never seen fire fall from the sky. But could medieval tactics evolve fast enough to counter a modern threat? Medieval commanders react in the only way they know. They assemble every archer. They fire flaming arrows. They ring the war bells to call every nearby village. But the planes simply fly higher. Still, World War II aircraft aren't endless gods. They need fuel. They need ammunition. They need maintenance. And the medieval world has one advantage no one expects. What happens when the planes run out of what makes them powerful? After the initial shock, medieval engineers begin studying the wreckage of a downed plane. They discover metal wings, strange engines, wires, explosives. They don't understand them, but they understand patterns, heat, and weight. They start building massive wooden ballista towers, flame-powered trebuchets, early gliders, armor-piercing bolts tipped with stolen shrapnel. The medieval world begins innovating fast. The planes return for a second attack run. But now, the castle is ready. Trebuchets fire burning pitch into the sky. Ballistas shoot metal-tipped bolts. A lucky shot hits a P-51 Mustang's wing, and it spirals down. Suddenly, this isn't a slaughter, it's a war. What happens when the modern advantage fades? Fuel runs out, ammunition runs dry, engines begin failing. The World War II pilots have no supply chain, no base, no refueling, no repair crews. Medieval forces surround the crash sites, overpowering pilots with sheer numbers. The balance of eras equalizes, not because medieval weapons improved, but because modern technology requires modern infrastructure. The medieval world scavenges every plane, every weapon, every fuel tank. Within years, they reverse engineer simple concepts like early rockets, improved fortifications, new armor designs, new battlefield strategies. Europe enters a premature renaissance, powered by fragments of World War II technology. History splits into two timelines. One powered by swords and shields, the other sparked by engines from the future. So, what do you think? If WWII planes fought medieval castles, who truly wins? The technology of the future, or the adaptability of the past? Drop your theory below. I'll feature the best one in the next episode of Battle Paradox. If you love cinematic what-if history, hit like, subscribe, tap the bell, and step with me into the next paradox.